Alright, finally making a video. Welcome to the Queensland in COVID times vlog. When we went to the airport, it was actually dead. I mean, it's good considering there's no big line to get through, but it's surreal to think that this is how the airport looks like. You know, like the fact of the matter is, here's me saying this.
I think we need a face mask.
But then we argue over and over again about how we don't need a face mask, but then we really do need to wear a face mask. But you know what? It's all good. I mean, look, as far as I can see is I have to follow all the rules. A male with a beard walking in with a champion shirt and trackies, it's not exactly the best look. It attracts too much attention. So if I follow all the rules, they'll think, you know, I'll be all good. If I didn't, if I even was considering to breathe wrong, I'll be asking, you know, getting questioned on where I was on 9/11.
It's that way, okay.
Can you walk in with me? Or no, you can't walk in from through there.
Probably not.
Okay, so let's go.
Look, I'm not exactly the best with directions, but getting to the check-in box and actually getting my boarding pass, I'm telling you, it was a mission and a half. Well, you know, before everything, we've got to always lubricate ourselves.
Authorised by the Australian Government Camera.
I couldn't even say that properly. Jesus Christ. Now, after all that, I'm telling you, this took ages. I'm probably speeding up and I'm cutting it, but I'm telling you, this took, I kid you not, 25 minutes to do.
Reprint, yeah.
Hi there. Your safety is our priority.
And the announcement board just pissed me off even more. Look at it. Piece of paper with nothing. Anyways, after getting randomly searched for drugs and dangerous material, we ended up inside to chill and wait for the flight. Now, I didn't end up getting the photo of me looking out the window and watching the plane go by, but to make it look motivational for Instagram. But you know what? It was still beautiful to see. I just made it to the plane and I kid you not, I was shitting it. Like, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm terrified of flying. You know, like, I kid you not, I don't like the takeoff, I don't like the landing. All I care about is just being on board. And here you see me like I'm on the entertainment app for Virgin Australia and I'm watching The Hangover, just to make sure that I'm all good. At this time, I'm just praying that I get out alive. And I know it's only an hour and 20-minute flight, but at the same time, damn, that actually looks nice. That looks really, really nice. I want to say that's my footage, but it's really not. I just picked it up from a stock video image. Anyways, we landed in Brisbane Airport.
Welcome to Melbourne.
There's actually a funny story behind that. We're meant to go to Melbourne, but COVID times happened and we didn't end up going to Melbourne.
Wow, there's so many people here.
And now I'm with these two.
Oh my god.
Look at all those chickens.
That's Robina. Robina's been a close friend for God knows how long. And that's Jerson. Jerson's always aggressive with his greetings. Like, this kid will say, you know, they'll ask you, hi, how are you? And he'll be like, good, thank you. Watch. Thank you very much.
What was it? Thrilling. Something thrilling in the future.
Thrilling. Like a golden ring.
Golden.
She doesn't want gold.
Like a silver ring. Like a white gold ring.
I'll tell you why I ended up with these two, with the way that I ended up with them.
Ooh la la, look. Presidential.
He's making fun of my suitcase.
Wow. Alright guys, we're gonna all sleep here. That's my bed.
Look, to be fair, my mate Elvis actually ended up getting there before me. So what had happened was, they went out and I was stranded outside, so that just made me just spend more time with Robina and Jerson. Oh, by the way, that guy's name is Jerson. But look at that, that's Queensland, huh? Again, I'd like to say that's my footage, but it's not really. I ended up getting some stock footages, and thank you for the person that did this. I really appreciate it. It's great, it's fantastic. We're in the morning of the next day. That's Elvis, by the way. He's the friend that pretty much helps me with fashion, culture, and being, just having good etiquette. We're trying to find breakfast, and we get to this breakfast called Bar Italia, and I'll tell you why it's actually one of my favorites now. I met this little guy, it's their mascot. Look at her, bro. Sorry, it's a girl.
Oh,
She was exhausted from being too adorable.
yeah, we can be outside over here.
Afterwards was a much needed coffee and breakfast. You know, they did alright with their coffee, and I can't tell you how much I needed that.
It's sad to say, that's what I was looking forward to.
After that, I decided, you know, I might as well get a gym workout out of the way. But by the way, that's the view from going to the gym. And then here's me, starting leg day.
Look at that form, man.
That's right.
Look at that.
Look
Look
at
at
it.
that.
Look
Look
at
at that.
it.
Look at that. Respect it.
I'm contemplating life at this point, just because it was so early on, and doing a workout while you're on holiday is actually harder than it seems. Alright, so at this point, I'm meeting everyone at Warner Brothers Movie World at the Gold Coast. Pretty much ended up being a kid. So you can even tell by my excitement
Sí, que me gusta.
just how much I'm shaking with the camera. Thanks, brother. We pretty much started at this kids show, and this kids show is basically Yogi Bear experience. It's at 4D, but then we ended up at this ride, the spooky coaster one, and I kid you not, I hated everything about it, but I loved everything about it. Look, it's not even the main thing, it's just the lighting effect and everything like that. Scooby-Doo was one of my favorite movies. You know, the Warner Brothers version. I think they made two. I loved everything about it. And if they try to remake it or recreate it, they can never top that, ever. Again, I want to say that's mine. Actually, you know what, for the sake of it, let's say this is my footage. We ended up making it for the next morning, and
Here, now, there, then. You think
learning to read is fun. I'm back at the same cafe. I didn't see the Frenchie, which was a
thank you
shame,
so
but at the
much.
same time, you know, it is what it is.
I will get the bacon Benny. Sorry.
No worries.
I'll get the because I think I'll get ham instead of the chicken. Is that?
Okay.
Yeah. Ham
No
instead of
problem.
the chicken. Yeah.
No worries. So it's gonna be a bacon with ham.
I didn't want to eat
But no
bacon.
Correct.
Sorry.
yeah.
Benny
Benedict.
bacon Benny, but no bacon with ham.
Correct. Yeah. Thank you.
For a moment, you're gonna see everyone just hung over from the other one. Look at that. The reason why they're wearing sunnies and some aren't, like some are good, some are not. See, Andy and Madonna, they're the ones that are right at the back that ended up coming in, but that's the entire group that came to Queensland.
For work. Hi, Neil. How you going, cuz?
Ivana is gone. She's wondering where she is at the moment.
about the...
Look, the breakfast actually looked pretty nice.
You guys are a disaster.
Shut your mouth, Elvis.
The fucking DSLR.
We ended up at Pacific Fair, and mind you, this place is... I can't even describe it. Like, they got water fountains, they got trees, they got walk paths, they got pretty much it's an island. It's a mini island, and it could probably be its own postcode. In fact, I think it could probably be its own theme park, by the way they make it out to be, because I think that was the intention. It's about, I think, 3 levels. You walk in, it's like a resort. I think that's a golfing range, and it's insane. It's insane with the way they do it. That's the food area, pretty much the eatery, which is pretty much everywhere. The reason why I went here is I needed a massage ASAP. My back was killing me, my neck was killing me, my knees, my entire. I had 40 years of back pain on me, and I ended up, I just wanted to see whether, I was gonna buy something. I ended up getting this jacket from Zara, which at this recording I'm actually currently wearing. It's not too shabby, but there is one place that I actually wanted to visit. See, this section over here, I actually read about Bookface. What they do is they actually have a section where I really love. What you do is book set free, read it, keep it, share it. You take a book and then you attach it with a new one or replace it with a new one. Look, if you're a genuinely nice person, you do that, but it is what it is. Seriously, I still can't get over this place. The one main attraction for all 12-year-olds end up going to Culture Kings. And finally, we've got to say goodbye to Queensland. Look, overall, it's a party. It's like Miami and type of state. It's our Miami, basically. But at the same time, nothing compares to Sydney. We wanted to generally go to Melbourne, but that messed up. It was a last-minute trip, and now I gotta pray again that I make it out alive on this flight that we're gonna head back to. Can't wait to get back to Sydney, but yeah, that's the vlog.